For a stock that has a mega short interest of 3.88%, LFLY stock seems to be of great interest to some market participants, given that it keeps bouncing back from lows and stuff like that. So as of the 12th of May 2022, the company disclosed its Q1 2022 earnings outcomes. According to the CEO, he indicated that he or she indicated that revenue for that first quarter was $11.4 million, an increase of 21% year over year, and in line with expectations. That growth was a testament to their powerful name recognition and the growth they can drive with investment in the LFLY team and platform, and with their continued focus on building tools that provide outstanding return on investment for their customers and the best-in-class shopping experience for their consumers. They saw a 37% increase in the number of retail accounts in that quarter, year over year, and their retail subscriber funnel remained strong on a consecutive quarter basis. Ending retail accounts grew 3%, reflecting elected churn in challenging times like Oklahoma and California, and a higher than average number of out of business accounts. So you probably know that this company, LFLY Holdings Inc., is the online marketplace where customers shop and select products, related products from licensed retailers. The company was established in 2010, and it came public in February of this month, and it has 125 million annual visitors to their website and their stores, and sells advertising to stores and brands. So given all of those things, the stock has been, or rather traded so far this year, it has traded in a very, very wide range. The low of this year, or since it went public, is $5.69, and the high is $11.31. And it is from that high, which was printed on the 29th of April, that it has started to decline. We can see that the highs are getting lower. We can also see that of late it has been getting a lot of resistance from its 10-day moving average. On the 20th of May, it got the resistance there at 977, and then again, yes, in the last trading session, that was the 27th, it got the resistance again at 9.51, which was where it closed at. And then we also know that some time ago, the company, I think on the 19th of May, the company that was about a week after its earnings disclosures, the company indicated that it's going to have an investor conference, and then the price of the stock spiked. I think that's the case. That's when it spiked. Spiked on the 19th, that day, on that announcement. Yes, okay, that was exactly the day it got some resistance from the 10-day moving average, and then on the day of that conference, it didn't do well. But we have seen that buyers have got some confidence from somewhere, and they've taken the stock up. So moving down, we can see that momentum is not very wonderful. It says LFLY appears to be consolidating within a longer term uptrend, although the ADX, or average directional index, is below 20, indicating that the shares have exhibited sideways movement recently. Both the 200 and the 10-day moving average are falling. Yes, they are falling, and that is why we are seeing that the stock is also indeed itself falling as well. It's declining. You can see the peaks. Assuming let's call this a cycle, you can see it's narrowing. See, this peak here was at 1131, and then this one again is at 1078, and then this one again is at 975, and then this last one is at 949. So the highs are getting lower, things are narrowing. Okay, that's not a very wonderful sign. That's not really wonderful. Yes, so the 10 and 20-day moving average, the 200 and the 10-day moving averages are falling, which implies that the overall trend is lower, but it is outperforming the S&P 500. Momentum for LFLY is strongly bearish. The 14-period slow stochastic is below 20, the level which many analysts call oversold. This means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. Yes, that is what they have been doing. You can see that here. It's in the oversold condition, and this is the chart for the last 5 trading sessions. Let's see what's going on. That is also the case as well over the last 5 trading sessions, and even though it gained about 5% or thereabout, it still hasn't changed anything over that last 5 trading sessions. Yes, at some point in that session it came out from that oversold condition, but overall things still remain bearish on its momentum. It's not as momentum is not as good as it was before, but the unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. Buyers are more active than sellers, but also the sellers are driving the price lower. So sellers are active, buyers are active, so it's a mix of things, but buyers are slightly active, slightly more active, but the effect of the actions of sellers is still very much a very potent one. Is there any need to be bullish about the stock? Well, I think so. There is some, there might be some, reason to be quite bullish. Given that it has retraced, it's bounced from this is $9.01, and it's only just one session. It's only one just session, so there isn't really a huge amount of reason to be strongly bullish on this one. But even if it's going to extend, we have a target of 11.01. That's our target, 11.01. So let's see whether we can plot a Fibonacci grid for the stock, and then we pick it up from here and see where the supports lie. So the next support it has is at $9.20, $9.20, and then obviously the next resistance, apart from the moving averages, the next moving average is the 20-day moving average, which is at $9.81. So if it spikes, it has the potential to do so. It doesn't have a huge following from market participants who are looking for short plays. It doesn't have it, so it might just go about, buyers might just go about it without a lot of noise around it. That may not be the case. You can see the volume here is below average. It's only 75,000, and it has a float of 28 million shares. So that's an indication that it's just a few market participants that are just playing this one, and it's on. We've also done our research. There isn't a huge following on social media as such. So if it spikes, it has a potential to get to $11.03. But given all that is doing right now, it doesn't look strongly bullish. Okay, so see what you make of LFLY stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.